Now we've got a little PLG action going, efficient growth, right? Now let's 10x your team's productivity to compete with those better funded rivals. Anybody ever had that experience where biggest competitors gets a $50 million round? There was a time where I was getting those calls like every single week, and now it's probably a couple, three times a month where that happens. So a little bit less, but an issue nonetheless. So what do we do with that? Episode 321 with Jonathan Mast, we talked about AI amplification, not replacement. This is a pretty cool thing. Most companies are thinking about AI wrong. They're asking, what can AI replace when they should be asking, what can AI amplify? And Jonathan's framework evaluates every role and task through the lens of augmentation. Where can AI handle repetitive work so humans focus on judgment, creativity, and relationships? The amplification matrix maps tasks across two dimensions. Automatable, and that goes from low to high, and then strategic value, and that goes from low to high. Low automation, low value task, eliminate them. High automation, low value task, automate those. High automation, high value task. I mean, this is the gold mine. Use AI to do 80% of the work so humans can focus on the strategic 20%. And then the low automation, high value task, keep those purely human. And this prevents the common mistake of automating low value work while still drowning people in strategic work. No actual productivity gain. Companies are making huge AI investments, but seeing minimal ROI. And according to MIT, 95% of AI projects fail. But they're automating the wrong things, or they're creating AI for AI's sake. We've seen so much of that. It's solutions that nobody uses. They're automating things that shouldn't exist in the first place. The second mistake is the opposite of that. And I would say, it's paralyzing fear that AI will eliminate jobs. And I've seen this a whole lot less in the SaaS market, but outside of that, the people you're selling to, this could definitely affect them. They think that AI is just going to eliminate jobs, and so there's some resistance, there's slow adoption. There's, it's scary. I don't know what to do with this. And Jonathan's framework cuts through both extremes. AI's highest value is making your best people even better. Your top salesperson closes more deals because AI handles research and follow-up. Your best engineer ships faster because AI handles boilerplate code. I mean, just like, code libraries from years ago, and that was like a really novel thing. It's like, hey, we need a login process. Oh, we'll just pull that from the code library because it's not like, we're totally unique in this. Nobody's ever built this before. Of course they have. AI can do a lot of that today, and it is amazing. This is the worst it's ever going to be, and it's pretty darn good at this stage and just getting better week after week after week. Your customer success team, they can handle twice the number of accounts because AI does the routine check-ins. It handles some of those easy support tickets because it can just answer the question because it's going through all the documentation that your customers never read and saying, hey, here's the answer that you need. Very, very cool. So if you got to train it, but it can handle so much of that. And the companies that win with AI won't be the ones that replace humans. They're going to be the ones that create superhuman teams where humans and AI collaborate seamlessly. So what do we do with this? I'm going to give you the AI amplification scorecard and implementation. So we've got an amplification matrix, task mapping worksheets. Figure out, what are the best use cases for AI within your organization. They're going to get you a whole lot of value.